Okay, we are recording. Thank you all for coming tonight and for bearing with me while I ran a little bit late. I apologize and I won't keep you guys too long. What I wanted to talk about tonight is attraction marketing and building a community. So a few weeks ago, I took an Instagram class. It was called the Social Media Academy, and it was put on by two influencers on Instagram, and the one I follow, and I think she has like 50,000 followers on Instagram, and she's an influencer. And her and another girl that she's friends with, who's an influencer with not as big of a following, they did a social media class, and it was maybe 10 people in the class with them, and they went live every day and they gave us pointers. And I've been implementing a lot of the things that they've taught, and my Instagram following is growing. I'm getting a lot more interaction and it's working. So I took some of the notes from that and I put it at the end of this because it's very Instagram specific. So I will, let you guys know what's working for me from that. I feel like Instagram is the place to be right now. My Facebook, I just don't think I'm getting interaction on Facebook as I used to get. And I also feel like a lot of the younger people are on Instagram, and that's where a lot of new recruits are coming from. A lot of, like, I'm seeing people join Scentsy who are like 20, 21 and becoming directors and star directors. And I think one even became a superstar director within like a year, 2 years, and they're like young and they know how to like work Instagram, they know how to like work TikTok and things that I'm not that good with. So a lot of our new up and coming people are going to be on those platforms. So I think everyone should take advantage of Instagram and really focus on growing on Instagram. And I think Instagram, I like it better than Facebook because on Facebook, you're only really reaching your friends. Even if your profile is public, people aren't just searching random things, where on Instagram, people are searching hashtags and they're finding people that they don't know and following them. And it's not awkward like on Facebook. If someone sends you a friend request and you don't know them, you're probably not going to approve them unless you have mutual friends because you're like, who is this? But Instagram, it's a follow. It's not a friendship. So it's very different. And I think you can just grow quicker on Instagram. So attraction marketing. What is attraction marketing? Attraction marketing is putting yourself out there in a way that attracts business to you, customers, teammates, hosts, etc. If you do this right, these people that are attracted to you already have somewhat of an interest in whatever it is that you are selling or recruiting for. It's a really great way to filter people and put yourself in front of people that are already looking for what you have. The first thing you need to remember is that regardless of the product you sell, first and foremost, you are selling yourself. People will buy into you before they buy into whatever you are selling and promoting. And I know a lot of the things I've heard in direct sales just in the past are that people will buy from someone or join someone that they know, like, and trust. So you need to showcase yourself. So how do you sell yourself? You post engaging, entertaining, and eye-catching content. You learn the algorithm and build your following organically. Don't buy followers. That doesn't work. You do this by being authentically you and attracting people to you. No. So you want to share your story. By sharing your story, you will emotionally connect with people, and you want to do that by being your authentic self. Don't be fake. Don't try to be other influencers you see. Not that you're an influencer, but don't try to be like influencers. Don't try to copy other people that you follow. Absolutely use it for inspiration. Like, I've saw other consultants, like superstar directors I follow, always showing off the whiff box month after month after month. And I'm like, wow, that's really smart. So every month now I show off the whiff box, but I do it my way. It's not like I say what they're saying or anything like that. But so you can get ideas from other people, just make it your own. Share who you are, not what you do. Do you love to work out, cook, bake, eat healthy, go hiking with your dog, read books? Do you love fashion or makeup? Do you love doing your hair, like curling it or, styling it? These kinds of things, share this. Your Instagram or your Facebook shouldn't be my business, my business, my business, my business, my business. People want to know who you are. So if you like makeup and you do your makeup, do it on Instagram Live and use a whole bunch of hashtags that will attract people, and people will find you because they're looking for makeup tutorials or just makeup or beauty or whatever words you're using. Just, be smart about your hashtags. If you love to cook, show, do a reel of yourself cooking and just like show, like the ingredients like one at a time and then in the pan and like, piece that all together. And reels, if you haven't used reels on Instagram, that is where all the algorithm is like filtering in from. Instagram wants you to use reels, and if you're using their reels, they're going to show you to more people. So if you don't know how to use reels yet, learn how to do it. I learned how to do it just by playing around with the app and hitting some buttons, but there's YouTube videos. It's really easy, and you can make different video snippets and like put them together just in the Instagram app. You don't need anything fancy. But reels are where you're going to really find new followers, and you never know, you can make a reel that like blows up and becomes viral and gets hundreds of thousands of views over something like that you never thought would be big like that. If you love fashion, when you buy new clothes, show them off on Instagram, go on your stories and like show off a new shirt you bought and tag the company you bought it from. Target, if you go into Target and you find things, either do a story or even post a picture of what you bought and tag it like Target Finds, Target Dollar Spot, Bullseye Playground. People look for those hashtags. If you're hiking, if you're eating healthy, if you're baking, share that. If you do your hair, do it, curl your hair and show people and do a Instagram story or an Instagram TV. Just share more than just Scentsy. And yes, of course, share Scentsy, but don't just be Scentsy, because people will get really bored of that and they want more value. Your content should educate, entertain, or inspire. Keep it positive, stay away from negative content, stay away from complaining, stay away from controversial topics, political topics. You're a business owner, and you don't want to push people away because like you're a Trump supporter or you're a Biden supporter. If you go heavily into the left or the right, you're going to alienate people. And at the end of the day, that's not what it's about. You're trying to build a business and sell a product. So leave your personal views out of it. Unless you have a personal Facebook that's completely private from anyone that buys from you. But I would just keep that to in-person conversation with your friends. Just stay away from all that kind of stuff. Post, inspirational quotes. Either find things online or a pointer I got from someone from the Instagram training class, one of the girls who ran it. She said she'll find like a quote she likes and just kind of change it up or put her own spin on it, or just put it in her own words and make her own graphic that has her name at the bottom. So when she's sharing them, she's not sharing somebody else's graphic, she's making her own. But people love inspirational quotes and content and motivational stuff like that. I already said this, but don't talk about your product all the time. That gets old real quick. But that's something you can save for your VIP groups. If you have a VIP group on Facebook, those people are in your VIP group specifically for Scentsy. That's where you should filter a lot of your Scentsy. And I'm not saying don't post any of it. Yes, you want to put it in your personal Facebook and your personal Instagram because you do want to gain new people all the time, but you don't want it to be 100% that. When you are sharing a product, you need to share the benefits, not what the product is, not how much it costs, but what it will do for someone. Think of a few benefits of that product and share those things. Deborah, are you back in the waiting room? Okay. Think of a few benefits of that product and share those things. People care about what the item can do for them. Share how the product makes your life better. So maybe you use your diffuser when you're sleeping with eucalyptus oil and that helps you breathe better at night and sleep better. Or maybe you use lavender oil and that helps you sleep better. That's something that can help someone. Or, you can talk about our warmers and how there's no flame, no soot, no wax, nothing harmful, where, that's safer and that's a benefit. Our pet products, you could show the benefits of that, how that works for your dogs. Body products, just share like what it could do for someone, and not just, hey, look at this warmer, isn't it cool, it's $20, okay, bye. Like you want to really let them know how it's going to benefit them. And that's great, a great way to show off like our counter cleaner, our bathroom cleaner. Counter cleaner is amazing on stainless steel. Show off your refrigerator full of all your fingerprints, spray it down with counter cleaner, wipe it, show how shiny it is. Like that's easy, and it will show them what a benefit it is. Or how our foaming bath cleaner really takes off all that crud in your bathtub and it does it effortlessly. Share these things, how it can help their life be better. And the key to growing your following quickly is consistency. You want to treat your business like it's $1 million business. Create a mindset around having your hands on $1 million business and treat it like one. You can't have $1 million business if you're only showing up a few minutes a week. So you want to, it's like one of those, like your mindset. If you tell yourself, I am a director, even if you're a certified consultant, I am a director. You will be a director eventually if you keep telling yourself that you are. What positive affirmations you give yourself are the things that come to fruition. So treat your business like it's like you're already making $1 million, and someday you will. And I can tell you, the people making $1 million aren't showing up for a few minutes here and there. They are consistent. So Instagram, these are the things that I learned from this point on from that social media academy that I paid money to be in. So I'm going to share them with you for free. So you should be adding, if you really want to grow your Instagram, which I think you should be adding at least one quality picture to your feed every single day. And I've been doing that. I think I missed 1 or 2 days in the last few weeks, and it's hard. Like I don't get dressed up cute and like take 100 pictures of myself so I have content ready. So I'm like, okay, that's a really good picture of my dog. Or, okay, I went out today and my makeup was done. So I put on 3 different shirts and took 3 different pictures. So I have content for other days. So if you struggle with not knowing what to put on like your social media like that, one day when you're all ready, I don't get ready every day because I don't leave my house. But if, I have makeup on, I'm going somewhere, maybe I'll take a couple cute selfies and change my shirt a few times and go in different areas of my house. And now I've got content for 5 days. Just try to post something every day on your feed and use those hashtags, and really think of hashtags that are going to think of the hashtags that you would search. Like I posted a picture the one day and I said something like something positive in it, like about like go getting the day or something. And in my hashtags, I put like, love yourself and you matter. And I think I put like natural beauty because it was the morning. I didn't have makeup on yet. Like I had a filter on though. But like, think of words that you think people would search for and use those words. And then you'll see how many people are liking your stuff and following you. I've gotten a lot of followers in the last few weeks, not hundreds, but a couple a day. That's a start, right? And these people are finding me because of the hashtags I'm using. And then when they're liking my picture, I'm going to their pages and looking at their stuff and liking a couple of their things. And if I find them interesting, I'll follow them. I'm not just following for the sake of following, because with the algorithm, you don't want to have when we have our Facebook groups and we start a party and we always tell people you want to have quality people in your group. You don't want to just add everyone on your friends list. Same thing with Instagram. You don't just want to go follow 200,000 people in the hopes that they'll follow you back. You want to have people that you're genuinely going to interact with, and you're going to like their posts and you're going to comment and you're going to interact with them, because that's what's going to raise your algorithm. And then in addition to one quality picture a day, you should be in your stories 7 to 10 times a day. The more you use your story, the more often you will show up on other people's accounts who follow you. So if you're in your story 7 to 10 times a day, and it doesn't have to be live the whole time, like every morning I do yoga and I share the calendar that I'm using for the month, because I use Yoga by Adriene. And every month I put a check mark on saying that I completed that one, and I share that every morning, just showing that I completed another day. That's one of my 10 posts I need in my story. And then like today I went live and was showing my dog training and his progression, and I got like probably 10 stories out of that. So you can mix it up. You can go like in your stories and just like go live and do little stories like that. You can sprinkle it in with I share a lot of stuff. I follow a ton of motivational accounts and like entrepreneur ones, like a lot of like girl, like Boss Babe and women entrepreneur stuff. And they always share really good content. So I'll reshare it from their post to my story And that's just something else. That's something inspirational. So try to mix it up between different kinds of content. And like I said, if you get the whiff box, show the whiff box off every month, because that's something that's going to change every month. And it's going to be like, this is what's in it this month. Talk about Scentsy Club, talk about joining, but also don't just make that your focus of being in your stories. I already kind of mentioned this, but use hashtags to get new people seeing your posts and interact with them. And this is a tip that was given to me in that academy. Spend 20 minutes every morning and 20 minutes every night engaging with other accounts on Instagram. Comment on posts in your feed, search out hashtags that are relevant to your interest, and then go like and comment on posts that you can relate to. So I'll say, and I make this part of like what you do for your Scentsy business, 20 minutes here and 20 minutes there, and do it twice a day. And if, once in a while you can't, that's fine. Or if you can only do 10 or 15 on some day, that's fine, but try to do it for like 20. And like, I'll search out, like, I'll look at the hashtags I've been using. So like maybe I'll search self-love, and I'll search the recent posts in self-love, and I'll go through them like when it's on the grid. And if I see something that catches my eye, I'll click on it. And if I like it, I'll like it. And maybe I'll comment, maybe I won't. But the more I do comment on someone, even some random person, I found she had pictures of a flower she just had taken, like natural, these wildflowers, and they were like really gorgeous photos. And I was like, wow, your photos are beautiful. And we just kind of talked a few times. And I don't remember if she followed me or not, but still, it's interaction, and that's going to bring your algorithm up. And also just go through your feed on Instagram, like the people you're already following, and interact with them for a little bit too. Because the more you interact with them, the more they're going to see your post, and that's people that are already in your feed. So the more you interact with them, they're going to see you more, and that's going to keep your algorithm up. Use engagement tactics in your stories. Use the poll, use the slide bar, the question box, etc. People love giving their opinion, and the more people interact with you, the more exposure your account will get. So even like that little slide bar where it has like the heart eye emoji, where you can just post like anything, like a motivational quote, and put that slide bar. And if someone slides it, that's just raising your algorithm more. And they're not doing anything. They're not sending you a message where you have to talk to them or anything, where they might feel like they don't want to do that. It's just a bar, or polls. Like yesterday I got the whiff box in, and I posted a boomerang of me holding the whiff box and just kind of like dancing like this. And I said, the whiff box, April whiff box is here. Do you want to see what's in it? And I put like yes, and put like no, I like surprises. And then people interact with that, and they just click the button. So anytime you can use these things that Instagram has given us, Instagram gives us these things because they want us to use them. And when they see you're using their features, they're going to expose you to more people. Use like the GIFs or the GIFs, use anything they give you in that whole section, because they're going to see that. Like, that's why Reels is like Instagram's like newest thing, and they want you using it because obviously they see how big TikTok is, and they want to pull people off of TikTok and keep them on Instagram. So they've given us Reels, and the more you use it, the more exposure you're going to get. And then you also want to engage in other people's stories. I'm always in my stories. I tend to be in my stories more than I'm in my feed. I make sure to go that twice a day in my feed and searching people out, but I'll put my phone on my phone holder while I'm doing something and just watch stories and listen to people and interact here and there. But you could send a heart, like when you press on the bottom of someone's story and the options for like a heart or the clap or the 100, just do that, and it just sends them like a thing to their message that you like. It's like liking someone's post. You could engage in their polls. If you see someone has a slide bar, engage in it, because the more you engage, the more they're going to engage with you. If they have a poll, vote in it. Like I know a girl, I don't know her, she's an influencer that I follow, and she's very into fashion, and she'll always put like different things up. Like she'll even just put 2 pictures from the one company that she represents a lot. Like she's a model, I guess, kind of, or like she's an influencer. She gets their clothes, I guess, for free and gets a commission. But she'll just post 2 of their pictures from their website and like put the little thing of which one do you like better? Like which top? Do you like this top, or do you like this dress? Do you like these sandals, or do you like these sandals? So I'll just, I like that one, I like that one, I like that one. People love to like engage like that. Go live on your Instagram stories and talk about the join opportunity. Talk about how this business has changed or bettered your life. Don't just give them facts, like really tell them why Scentsy, blesses your life. And you know, what you can do with it because of it, or anything, just any way that you want to talk about you personally. Again, there's that emotional connection. So when you're sharing how Scentsi's impacted your life, and whether it's the money, whether it's the friendships, whether it's the travel, which we don't do a lot of right now, but you know, anything like that, even the free stuff, when you put in your own party and you get your host rewards, show it off and be like, see all this? I got all of this for free because I'm the host of my own party. And, you know, you can do this too. If you love Scentsy, why not do it just to get your own stuff for free? I mean, how many of us join Scentsy for the sole reason of getting our stuff for free? Hi, I joined just because I wanted this stuff for free because I loved it. I'm a director now, you know, like I'm working my business and I've earned incentive trips and I didn't expect any of that. And so there's other people out there that think they can't do what you do. So make it simple and show them how easy it is, and just get them to join just to get a discount on their own product. And then they will see how amazing this business is, and they're going to stay. And give away those free kits. Give them away. And like, you want to show yourself having fun too, you know, show how fun Scentsy is, you know, like not just like I said, this product or this product, like show how much fun you have with it in whatever way, whether it's something you do with a product, if it's something because of the people you know, or, you know, hopefully we're all going to North Carolina in July, and we better all be in our story showing how much fun we're having, because that's what's going to attract people to want to be part of what we have. This is a big one for me, and I want to go into this saying that this has nothing to do with like me and my ego. But if I send you something, open it live on your Instagram, not because I want the recognition from you guys, because I want your friends to see that aspect of the business. I feel like people don't see that enough. So if I send you something, if Deborah sends you something, if Katie sends you something, whether it's a postcard, a big box of stuff, anything, open it on your Instagram stories, or even if you don't open it live, after you opened it, show it off, tag whoever sent it to you and be like, oh my God, look at how great this is. I love this company because these friendships I've developed, and look at this recognition I get. And I feel so loved. I feel so like included. I feel, you know, like show that aspect of it, because that's going to make people want to be a part of what you're a part of more than anything else you can say. And I see this a lot. There's a few superstar directors I follow, and the one, she's got like 4 superstar directors under her, and between all of them sending each other stuff, and then one of them says, oh my God, my superstar director sent me this, you didn't have to do this, you're too good to me. And then the one who sent it gets tagged in it, and then she shares it to her story, so her followers are seeing what she's doing for her team, but her teammates' followers are seeing what their upline is doing. And it like benefits everyone, because everyone sees what a great community it is. Same thing for these. When you get these, share these. Share your, it's upside down, share your shooting star trainer, share your monthly sales or your lifetime PRV. When you get these in the mail, show them off. Even if you just take a picture of it and put it in your stories with a caption like, you know, I love how this company recognizes us. Or you can even, like, I've seen people do it where like they'll put like the monthly sales award and put a little arrow gift to it and be like, this is thanks to all my customers, I couldn't do this without you. And then show shooting star trainer, be like, this is because someone trusted me to lead them and trusted me in this business, and I earned this because I helped them. Like, show people like the other side of this business, you know, not just like the sales and the products. I think showing them that community is going to grow your teams faster than anything else you can do. So I said, share when you get recognition from home office, from your upline, any other fun mail you get from other teammates and friends. So once we get together, you guys will meet each other. And from that, some friendships will develop that will be a little deeper than others. And some of you might start being like, you know, oh, I saw this in the store and thought of this friend of mine from Scentsy, like a little trinket, and I'm going to send this to her. And then if that happens, show it on Instagram, be like, oh my God, I met this person. I would have never known her if it wasn't for Scentsy. And this is so great. And like, you know, like that whole community and this like family that we have. These are the things you want to share with people. If you get a new recruit, shout them out and welcome them to Scentsy and tag them on Instagram. If they earn shooting star, sensational star, if they promote to certified, promote to lead, if someone that you've recruited is in your downline earns the incentive this summer, shout them out and be like, this person earned the incentive. Like there's no bad bad points or there's nothing bad about lifting up people and shouting them out and acknowledging them and recognizing them. And if someone sees like, wow, this girl's always shouting out people on her team, I want that recognition. Some people literally just like might not need the money, might not need the free products, but maybe they need a sense of community. Maybe they need some friendships. Maybe they just need to be part of something. And that could make all the difference to someone. And then when someone tags you in a story for something like that, share it to your story because then it shows it to more people. All right, so, and the last thing I wrote on there after that was just make people want to be part of the community we have. So there was two aspects to this. There was the attraction marketing, the things you should be doing on Instagram if you really want to build a solid Instagram. And then there was like the, Instagram specific things that you can do to just kind of show up more. Now I have a challenge. This was a challenge that was in the social media academy that I was a part of. Well, she didn't really challenge us, but she made a suggestion that she said had worked for her when she didn't have a lot of followers and she was newer. So I want to challenge you guys. I'm going to post this in the team page too for anyone who isn't here tonight because there's only a couple of us. I want to get 5 to 10 people together who want to grow on Instagram and like really want to do the work. It's not going to be a lot of work. Everyone involved will be added to an Instagram group message. And then each person will turn on their notifications for all of those people. So it won't be more than 10. So if a lot of people want to do it, we'll break it into groups because otherwise it gets too out of hand, she said. So let's say there's 10 of us, there's 5 of us. You will turn your notifications on for all the people in our group and you will get notified every time they post on Instagram. And then every time they post, we're going to make a commitment to comment and like all of each other's posts. If there's 5 or 10 people all liking and commenting on each person's post, it's going to raise all of our algorithms because that post is getting so much feedback. And another way to really get your posts or your algorithm up is saving people's posts helps them be seen. So we can even go a step further and let's say Deborah posts a picture on Instagram. We all like it, we all comment, we all save it. And that will boost her a lot. And then when you post something, all those people will do that for you. So if you're not on Instagram, get on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, if you are on Instagram and we're not friends, find me because I spend most of I have to like force myself to go on Facebook and post something because I just like Instagram. I'm kind of over Facebook. I love Facebook for the aspect of the groups, for our team pages and the different Scentsy pages and just some other groups I'm in for fun. But I don't want to scroll my Facebook feed because most of it is people complaining or people being political, or I just love Instagram. I like the stories. I like looking at the pictures. Like I want to be on Instagram more than I want to be on Facebook. So because that's where I prefer to be, that's where I want to grow my following, where I really want to put my effort into. Of course, I'll still use Facebook because like a lot of my like older customers aren't on Instagram, or like my mom will share all my stuff for her friends and they'll only see it that way. So I will be on Facebook, but I spend the majority of my time on Instagram. I see comments. Christina's in for Instagram. Deborah's in. Amanda's in. Shannon's in. All right. Looks like we've got a little girl gang. So I am following Amanda. I'm not following you. I follow Deborah. I follow Christina. I follow Shannon. So Amanda, send me, like, text me your Instagram and I'll come find you. A business Instagram. Here, we can unmute you guys because that part is over. Actually, I will stop the recording just so that this conversation's not on there for everyone. So let me just stop this because the training part is officially over.